Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. So I want to share some updates from a couple clients. A couple of them are just comments under the video. Let's see, hold on, which video? You will manifest your specific person is the name of the video. I just put that up yesterday, I think, or the day before. And also, I wanted to give an update of an adorable thing that one of my clients that I just met with for the first time manifested with her Marisol that I think is like straight out of a Hallmark movie or something. And also an update with a client that I've been working with for several months. We just had our last session. She didn't even realize how much she has progressed with the intimacy with her and her mirror soul since we started working together. And obviously she's manifested other things in her life too that her and her mirror soul are doing together now, which is beyond incredible. And also there was a story of a mental health condition. This is why I tell you guys to always stop labeling your person, stop calling your person a narcissist, an avoidant. Stop the labels, drop the conditions. Oh, with this one, it was that she thought her mirror soul had borderline personality disorder. So there was amazing evidence of everything transforming that she experienced talking to her mirror soul's doctor. So anyway, you are being forced to go within and deeply, deeply, deeply love yourself, trust yourself, be proud of yourself and who you are, who you were, who you have always been, recognizing the love that you actually are and seeing your person in their highest light as well. You wouldn't be angry, blaming, shaming, guilting yourself or your person when you're actually seeing yourself in them from that divine essence of what you actually truly are. You guys are both God in human form, infinite intelligence, source, consciousness, the creator, because that power that is pure divine unconditional love that created worlds, that created galaxies, everything and anything that we know that is in existence. You are also that, but you're intentionally having a human experience, and so is your person. So, in other words, we are truly all one because we are truly all divine and we are truly all God in human form, just having different experiences. You don't want to bypass what came up with your person because it was literally like you were ready for love. You were ready for love. And that is when you meet your person. Being ready for love doesn't mean that it's going to be a piece of cake because you were ready for love. And then all of your limiting beliefs and your fears came up to the surface intentionally. Why? Because that baggage isn't welcome in your happy relationship together. So while you're doing the inner work, your person is too, whether you see evidence of it or not. And if you're seeking out of fear and you're constantly consuming things and looking at things and fearing things that go against you, then you're inspired to keep checking and to keep seeking for evidence. You most likely, because who are you being? If you're inspired to do those things, who are you being? You're going to get evidence of who you are being, not loved, not chosen, not a priority. So anyway, I'm going to read these to inspire you, and then I'll finish this with some of the updates that my other clients gave me. Before I get further into this, if you do love my content, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel grow. I appreciate you for that. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest anything related to your true love, email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. Go to my website, coreunion.com, book whatever you want to book. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you as soon as possible. People always ask me, so I volunteer this information. The only difference between booking a single 30-minute or a 60-minute session is, excuse me, if you book a package, it's just that you are committing to having more than one session. And because of that, you're just getting a huge discount. So it's just really, it makes it much more affordable to meet with me more than once, but you can do whatever you want. So under the video that I just put up a couple days ago, a day ago, whatever, one of my clients wrote, "Hey, Kim, it's Melissa. We worked together recently, and I just wanted to thank you for all of your help and share an update. My SP and I reconciled, and I finally get it. He is me. We were never separate. It's the wildest thing. It's like the past completely faded away in my mind. We're going on a date tomorrow to celebrate my business being sold, which is also something that we also touched on during our sessions. Thank you for helping me release, surrender, and truly understand that everything and everyone is connected. We're all one. And then my other client right underneath that wrote, I need to email you. We enjoyed time together, her and her mirror soul. And he's mirroring my inner dialogue. We even showed up to our breakfast date wearing similar color jackets and jewelry on the same wrist. And he said, what are the chances of all of these synchronicities? The client that I just met with for the first time yesterday, she's been watching my videos. She's been listening to Neville every evening, reading, Neville every evening before she goes to sleep. She also does her inner work. I was just there yesterday listening and gave her some subtle tweaks to do. But she manifested, just as an example, her mirror soul. He said that they couldn't be together. Ended up there was a 3P. Things happened. They ended up physically talking. They were together. He held her and he whispered. He was whispering to her things like, I do love you. I don't like something like, I do love you. I don't know what to do. I don't know what this block is. Something along those lines. Anyway, she has been consistently doing the inner work and doing an incredible, she's really being consistent with herself, being loyal to herself and what's in her heart and soul. So, in other words, loyal to what's in her core, loyal, knowing that there's no separation. She's not separate from her person. And then I don't remember exactly what happened, but she was running a 10K marathon. They ended up communicating. He immediately went online, told her he was going to be there to support her. She thought that he was saying he was going to be at the finish line. So she said, why don't you be there at the beginning and then also at the end when I'm done with the race? He ended up showing up. He ran with her alongside of her the entire 10K, holding things for her. And she showed me a picture of it. It was the cutest thing. That's like straight out of a Hallmark movie. The other client, she's been working with me for several months. When she first started working with me, she told me the old story, the old circumstance, things with her person, like her person would just not want to be close, would make comments that, that were going basically against wanting to be together, wanting to be intimate. Also, that there was a story of her having borderline personality. Now, she's been doing the inner work so consistently, so powerfully for several months now. During our last session yesterday, something ended up happening with her mirror soul. My client ended up talking to the mirror soul's doctor and just asked him straightforward, is she or is she not borderline? And the doctor said, no, there are only traits of that. She dropped that condition, and now her mirror soul even the doctor isn't seeing her as borderline, only traits. She told me that sometimes she gets in her feelings when she can see that her mirror soul gets overwhelmed with something. And I asked her, does it make you feel insecure? And she said, no. And then we kept talking. And within a moment, she said, there was a time where she completely disappeared from my life for a certain amount of time. I said, well, when was that? She said, back in 2021. So that was 4 years ago. So because she brought that up in the moment when we were talking about a trigger that sometimes comes up in her when she sees her mirror soul gets overwhelmed, then we have to see that there is a connection that you're making. You have an invisible line connecting. She gets overwhelmed. She gets kind of dysregulated, equals she's going to disappear. But that was from 2021. So we want to drop that and let it go. And we want to just see that the two of us are able to regulate our emotions easily and quickly, and we're always there for each other, and we are each other's safe haven. The level of intimacy to me is it's over the top. And I'm not talking about sexual intimacy, the closeness. They're affirming together. They actually just did a course together around letting go and healing old wounds and trauma that they experienced in their lives. They're doing it together. Please take all of this as inspiration that you do not want to give up of what's in your heart and soul. And even if you are currently not on speaking terms with your person, start to trust that if you know in your heart and soul that you guys were created to love each other, this is your true love, stay loyal to that. Stay loyal to yourself. Deeply love yourself. Commit to yourself. Commit to what's in your heart and soul. Do the things that you love to do in your life, not what you think you should be doing in your life, but what you actually love doing. Listen to your soul. Follow yourself. Tap into your power early in the morning. Pour love into yourself. Make sure that you drop all labels and conditions and stories and circumstances and words that were said. All of it. Drop it. You have to let it go. Why? Because that was your previous manifestation back then. It's not who you truly are, and it's not who your person truly is. So see yourself and see them from God, universe, source, infinite intelligence, creator's eyes. You have to realize that you are the vessel, you are the conduit, you are the channel. Your body is a temple. Anything and everything that you experience in your life, you have to trust that it's this relationship is God's relationship, and you guys are the two vehicles that get to enjoy the experience together of love, of harmony, of bliss, of affection, of kissing, of laughter, of joy, creating beautiful memories together. Okay. It's God's love because God is love. You are pure love, and so is your person. So just allow it and accept it. Please affirm down below that you receive this message, that you know that you and your person are pure, divine, unconditional love. Reach out to me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.